Alright, week 14 going up against our rivals, the Los Angeles Rams. For 6-6, we already beat them one time this year. They are no longer kryptonite to us. I want to take a look at the NFL standings in general. So we lead the whole NFL 10-2. Next up is the Houston Texans, who beat us this season, 8-4. Browns, Bears, Vikings, all 8-4. Cowboys, Panthers with Pat Mahomes, 7-5. Saints, Patriots, Falcons, Steelers, Ravens, all 7-5. Titans, Eagles, Packers, Chargers, Broncos, Bengals, Colts, Bills, Rams. 6 wins this season. Jets, 5-6-1. Cardinals, Dolphins, Seahawks, Redskins, Giants, all 5-7. Buccaneers and Raiders, 4-8. Chiefs, Jaguars, 3-9. Chiefs, you guys really let up a star in the making. Really, he was already a star. And then the Lions, 2-10. So the Kansas City Chiefs letting go that Pat Mahomes, now no playoff hopes. Really, no playoff hope at all. Even going back-to-back Super Bowls, I don't see them going back to one anytime soon. I want to go see NFL standings or stats. I want to see what's going on with Pat Mahomes mostly. So Matt Ryan leads the NFL in passing yards. Kirk, Drew, Rodgers, Van Farley, the rookie. You are winning Rookie of the Year for being a 68 overall, whatever he is. Luck, Rosen, Jones, Watson, Brissett, Bridgewater, Watson, Wentz, Newton, Lance, Trevor Lawrence. Taking Dolphins places. Murray, Stafford, Mayfield, Hoskins, Goff, Burrow, Wilson. There you are. You're down there for passing yards. Sam Darnold, Ryan Tannehill, Justin Fields, Josh Allen, Derek Carr. There's Jimmy G. Wow, we actually beat Dak Prescott after missing, and Lamar Jackson after missing 2 games, basically. That's surprising. So, most interceptions, we're definitely up there. But we've been a lot better. Who leads in rushing? Ezekiel Elliott, Christian McCaffrey, and Najee Harris, which is out for the remainder of the regular season. He's out for 6 weeks. George Kittle is still going to be missing about another week or 2. So we're not at full strength going into this matchup against the Rams. Devontae Adams, 1,000-yard receiver, the only 1,000-yard receiver. Mike Evans right behind him. Tyreek Hill doing some things in Kansas City without Pat Mahomes. And D-Hops. AJ Green actually is close to being right there at 1,000 yards. So we definitely have a top receiver in the top 5. So, wow! Allen Robinson, 17 receiving touchdowns from his rookie quarterback. Wow. That's something else. Raekwon McMillan, does he lead? He does lead. Wow. That's crazy. Juwan Alexander. There you are, Fred Warner. Whoops. Let's talk about some sacks here. D Ford's got 20. Khalil Mack, Aaron Donald, J.J. Watt, Von Miller. I heard Von Miller wants to be out of the Broncos. So it's curious how that's going to go next season. Where is... Okay, but for some reason it's not showing Bosa. But I'm pretty sure Bosa has 18. William Jackson, Tart, still has 4. He's had 4 since, I think, week 4 or something. will it show if I go in here? It does. So Bosa, 18.5. Aaron Darnold, Eric Armstead, Chandler Jones. So, now we're just gonna have to get to Jared Goff this week. Otherwise, he's going to tear us through the air. They are back to being second in our division after we beat the Seahawks last week, which pushes them all the way to last in our division. So 6-6, going up against the Los Angeles Rams. We have a lot of divisional games coming up, so we'll get right. Actually, we'll see what our breakout player is going to be. It's going to be Deebo Samuels. Make a big plays, find up. Yep, one of those DBs in Los Angeles. I'm about to make a. Oh, wow. Oh, come on. That's not happening. Anyways, jump right in.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll have Jimmy G calling the shots. Grew up in the northern suburbs of Chicago, went to Eastern Illinois. Jimmy Garoppolo.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Garoppolo now. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He's going to air it out deep for Green. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The numbers for him from a week ago. 6 catches, 65 yards.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Garoppolo. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Aaron Donald in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now Goff. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. On 1st and 10, Goff. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain. On 1st down, Goff. And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. To the air again, Goff. That's taken in by Henderson. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Goff throwing again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Goff. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down. They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The numbers a week ago for Henderson. 17 carries, 66 yards.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football, give it to him early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
Goff on 3rd down. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Quincy Enunwa. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Goff. And got him in. It's Woods. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's go one more. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, Goff. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the 1st quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, Goff. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Goff. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you just...
And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Mostert. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop. From the 29, Garoppolo, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Finding Green complete. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now Henderson, he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Goff, and that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
From the 25 on second down, Garoppolo. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Got his target, Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. They get just 2 out of it there, and it's second down. From the 44, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. To throw is Garoppolo. The open man is Smith. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. Here's Mostert. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Second down, this is Wilson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
They'll run with Wilson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Mostert. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Mostert. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Throwing on 3rd, gone. Then he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. On 1st down, it's gone. He gets this one to Johnson. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's gone. Anugra's got it, complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Escapes the sack, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with a pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. This is fielded at the goal line. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
A loss of 2. Watch the pass.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And Woods has it complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26. Now Goff on first down. That'll be caught by Kupp. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Goff. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's Goff. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz. Too fast to handle. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. Now the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now Garoppolo. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's got his man here. It's Green. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 22-yard line. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Garoppolo, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Johnson. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Garoppolo out wide here to Samuel. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And to give this time to the tailback. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5 up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They go to Johnson again. And an alley to run. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Anunwa on the jet sweep. A gain of 3, 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. The Rams on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. There's Garoppolo to throw. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo now throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. He's got Green. Give him a couple on the catch at 2nd and 8. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Henderson will try and run for the first. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Here we go on 4th. Goff. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. They'll run it now out of the gun. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Niners on third down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Completes it to Samuel. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Well, that'll get him the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And able to find Green. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Pettis hauling this in from Garoppolo. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo finding Green complete. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by John Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Goff going to throw it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? To throw is Garoppolo. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Goff with a kneel down here, and that should put a conclusion to this one. So the LA Rams with a victory here, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for Los Angeles, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, it's just their 3rd loss as they fall now to 10-3. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.